I wish y'all could have saw the way. Like, I wasn't ready. I was caught off guard. When my mama looked and turned around and she looked at Auggie, she said, is it something you want to say to your dad? Like, is this, like, you know what I'm saying? He was just like, his eyes went buck and he was just like, he looked as scared. It looked, but in my mind, I'm like, only reason why you get caught because you show Marky and my mom is in our business. When I say in our business, my mom lived to be in our business. We get friends, she'll be cool with whoever, as long as she know the business, or if anything goes on, it's an arm reach. She'll figure it out. As long as she can be able to reach out and touch somebody that we know, she was cool with it. Your dad, you wouldn't still been having a gun. Your dad would have never known. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I was looking at it. But to see this look on his face, you could just tell he was shooken up. So he like, my mama like, you sure? You sure? It's nothing you want to say? You don't want to say nothing to him or nothing? We on your way there. So she like, okay, your son don't want to say nothing, but I'll see you in a minute. And so the dad, he kind of chuckled. You can hear the chuckle. He like, all right, I'll see y'all in a little bit. And boom, they said their goodbyes and hung up. When I say my nana ain't said nothing, the way she played her part was just like they was in sync. Like they was in sync. Like the way how that like aired out was just crazy. My nana was more of the, hey, you make any false move, I'm gonna show you what to do. My mom is the one that I'm gonna humiliate you, talk about you, talk to you any type of way. And if you decide to do something, we could go on ahead and I could put the pause on you. And my mama gonna make sure she do some damage. So it was just more like they had their own part, how the way they played it. And it was crazy because my nana was looking like wasn't nothing wrong. So that made it a mystery for me. Like, how is she keeping it that cool under this type of pressure? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a serious deal. Marky just got caught up. Like, this is a gun involved. Like, how are you not, like, on the edge with it? So, boom. As my mama driving, she's just yapping and going. So the linky dude was like, y'all could drop me off. I could walk home. My mama said, that ain't where I found you at. I'm taking you back to Auggie's house. And then if you want to leave from there, you can leave. But other than that, you're going to wait until I drop you off at Augie's house. Boom. We pulls up. So my mom asks Auggie straight up, like, do you see your dad's car or do y'all got a garage? So he like, no, ma'am, we don't got no garage. She said, you don't got to call me ma'am. That made me sound old. Just call me May. So you see his car or whatever he drive out here? So he like, uh-huh. He was like, okay. She like, my mom like, okay, let's go. He like, all right. So everybody, boom, open up the door. Now, as we're getting ready to get out the truck, you hear Miss May. She said, I said, don't call me Miss May. See, that's what's wrong. You got poor listening skills. I said, don't call me Miss May. Call me May. He was like, but it's just something I want to say. So she like, okay, I'm listening. When I tell you, as Marky getting out, the Linky dude getting out, my nana getting out, you got D and the brother and their parents pulling up looking for a parking spot. So he was talking, but my mom like, huh? My mama said, I'm deaf in this ear. You got to speak in my good ear. What you say? He like, I just, she like, come on, hurry up. I don't got all day. She like, what you need to say? Is there anything I need to know? Please tell me. You already in hot water. It ain't gonna get no hotter than this. So he like, I just want to tell you. I want to tell you. So is this just what y'all do? Because my son do the same thing. Y'all get stuck. No, talk like I'm your friend. When y'all with y'all friends, y'all just, y'all know how to talk. Y'all know how to treat me like I'm your friend. What you say? So boom, you see D them and all them coming. He like, I wanted to say sorry. She like, sorry for what? And so the Linky boy, he was like, he like, oh, you're like, just sorry for everything. My mama said, look, let me tell you something. You don't owe me no apology. You don't owe me no sorry or none of that. Okay? You take that up with your dad. Because me, I'm going to tell you just like this. Don't be sorry for something that you know that you was doing. And especially if it was wrong. You know what you're doing before you do it, right? So he like, yes, Miss Yes, May. And I'm just looking like, not you up over here. Ruben stuttering it. You stuttering that. You stuttering that. So they coming closer to it. So my mama said, look, don't apologize for nothing you do. If you felt that you wanted to do that at that time and moment, that's what you did. When you get caught, you just going on ahead. The way how you did it, you just take your repercussions. You take your bed and you lie in it. That's all I'm going to tell you. Now, we're going to go on ahead and go in your house. You got your keys? So, boom, they come up closer. Boom, now everybody be right there in the huddle. So the Linky boy like, all right, I'm about to go. My nana said, not yet. We found you on the inside of Augie's house. So that's where we're putting you at. He like, putting me at? He like, I'm not a statue. You can't just place me anywhere. She said, you got a lot of mouth. How old are you? Straight up. He like, I don't got to tell you. My nana said, if I karate chop you in the throat, he like, and you will go to jail. She said, I promise you I won't. I promise you. And if I go to jail, I'll be out less than 30 minutes. I promise you, okay? So please don't threaten me. You're the one in the wrong. You need to own up to it. How old are you? So he was like, I'm a teenager. She said, okay. So we getting closer. As we get closer to Auggie door, the conversation kind of dropped, right? The conversation with my nana and this Linky boy, because they was arguing, it dropped. My mama going on ahead, ring the bell, knock on the door. The dad opened it. He like, hey, y'all made it. He like, I made a little snack. Y'all eat pretzels, y'all. First off, for you to have communion right now, wait, I don't, like, we not finna have communion. What this man got soda water, which was spritzer or whatever. He had chips. He had little snacky candy, some cookies. I mean, he had like, what? He said, I picked up some little cold cut sandwiches too. He like, so my mama like, oh no, my stomach, oh, it'll be boiling. Oh no, but thank you for the thought. I take one pretzel. So my mama, she grabbed one pretzel. So my mama like, I'm gonna stand up because I'm gonna make this short and sweet. My mama started digging in straight up. She like, I came and Auggie didn't want to open the door, and not just that, Auggie ran from me. So he was looking, he like, but I didn't know who was chasing me. His dad ain't say nothing, right? His dad ain't say nothing. His daddy is just listening. Now his dad was like I told you, he was real chill, like quiet guy, laid back, like he was almost like it give you my dad kind of vibes a little bit. Just a little bit, not too much. But definitely was kind of giving my dad vibes with like on the chill side. So he's listening. He ain't cut my mama off. He ain't look at Auggie strange or none of that. None of that. So my mama like, I end up going to go get the boys. We end up coming back. I sent Marky to the door. He end up coming to the window. I end up coming, back to the door because he talking about that he talked to you and how the way you said he couldn't open the door. He like, we haven't really talked the whole day. He called me that one time, and that's when you guys was here. And so he was like, I'm sorry, but continue. I don't mean to cut you off. She like, and when I came, it smelled like, when I say it smelled like a skunk was let off and set up in your house. Oh, baby, it smelled like a zoo. When I say it was lit up in here like it was the 4th of July. When I say that it was, you would have thought that it was Snoop Doggy Dogg and Dr. Dre up in here smoking. So she going, or she like, it smells so much like pot. Straight up. She like, I was like, who where the party at? Who is smoking? Like, and come to find out, it was his friend. But Auggie looked at high, straight up. So Auggie like, but I don't smoke. So my mama said, you're doing somewhere. You was definitely inhaling it because I know what high look like. I partake. I know what high look like. And I know that I'm not slow. And when I looked at you, you definitely look like if me and you smoked the bleezy together. Straight like that. The dad still ain't say nothing. So now they get it deeper into the gun situation. Right? So they're like, yeah, it was our son's friend, which we're going to end up getting the gun back. We're going to go early in the morning, this and that. And we're going to try to get the gun from out his locker because it's in his locker. Once that part was stated, like you could just tell that the dad face was just getting ready. And like as the whole conversation just kept going, his whole face, because he was like high yellow, his whole face, it just looked like a red tomato. It looked like he was okay, like okay, somebody cut on the heat. Somebody cut the fire on. This man, it looked like he's about to pop. He looked like a red lemon head. That's what it looked. Yes, his head. When I say it looked like it was finna explode, I was just looking at him like, oh my God, like this look bad. So it's like, yeah, we're gonna go up there and we're gonna get it from out of his locker. He was like, but we're gonna make sure that we deal with our kids, and maybe they need to be separated for a while. Everybody need to be separated, but it would be hard to separate, right? Because Marky and it, like we all go to the same school. Now I don't know about D, and they're like I don't really too much know about them, but that's Auggie friends. So the dad family said something. He said, well, first and foremost, Auggie, come here. So Auggie like, yes, Dad. He like, you hit a smack, and he grab him. And when I say he grab him, he grab him tight. You can see the vein just circulate. You see it. So he grab him. He say, and you see Auggie face like getting red, like he was holding something, but it looked like he was shutting them down. It looked like he was shutting them down. He like, what you want to say to these people? So he like, I already probably. And so he squeezed. He like, oh, Dad, it hurt. We all just sitting there, right? So he like, I want to say I'm sorry, and you just see the squeeze. He like, I can't breathe. I'm gonna pass out. So my mama said, you ain't gonna pass out because you talking. If you can talk and you can breathe, you ain't gonna pass out. So I'm looking at my mama like, oh, now she kicking you while you already down. It's crazy work, yo. Like, but I was sitting up there like, yo, your dad gets down, yo, B. Like, your dad gets down. So he like, and what else? He like, I should have never brought the gun outside. What else you need to say? He was like, Dad, I'm sorry. No, and you smoking? You smoking? So he squeezed tighter. He said, you know what, man, we're going to have a talk when everybody leaves. So my mama said, oh, well, let me go on ahead and get ready to go and wrap it up. And so y'all can be able to talk. So the Linky boy was like, all right, so now can I go? So my nana said, hold on, before you leave, while we're all here, I'm sorry. How old are you? He was like, why you keep asking me my age, lady? So Auggie dad was like, hey, you okay? Are you all right? Because who you talking to? You're not talking to these ladies. They asked you a question. How old are you now? I'm over there like, what's the beef? Like, why you ask him his age? This dude said, oh, I'm about to be 20. So my mama said, wait, hold on. So you hanging around with teenagers. You can't find no friends, you hanging around with teenagers. You hanging around with teenagers as friends. Is that smart? That's why you get it tough. So Auggie dad was like, wait, wait, say it again, young man. He like, I'm about to be 20. And so he looked at Auggie, he said, yeah, we're going to have a talk. My mama said, look, let me go on here. I'm going to leave. It was nice talking to y'all. I'm sorry that we had to meet on these type of terms, but I'm going to go on here to roll on out. That's my cue. Come on, Mom. So we all dip, right? So boom, as we get in the truck, my mama like, oh yeah, look. So she got the music on. She driving. She like, hey, look, she's talking to my nana. She like, I'm going to keep these bags. Let me see what he's smoking on. Let me see what it's hitting. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if it's hitting or not. So I'm like, how you just gonna take this man bud and talk about that? We're gonna see if it's hitting. I'm just sitting there like, okay, but I'm chill. I'm chill. So Marky just looking at me, and I'm looking at him, but his eyes was watery. But my mom seemed like, everything decent, everything cool. We pull up in front of our crib. All right. As soon as we pull up, she parks in there. We gets inside, front door now open, and you see Boo Man with Mom's shirt on, no underwear. He just like to be like that, making chicken nuggets and looked like he was burning the grease. My mom say, Boo man, what you? He like, Mom, I'm making my own chicken nuggets. He like, there. And then my auntie comes down. She like, yeah, I'm letting him. No. Listen, my king don't touch nothing. First, no. Boo man. Look, the nuggets been done, boy. And so she took the nuggets out and she get to throwing them in the trash. She like, but in my nuggets. She said, I'll stop and go get you something. Go in your room. Go in your room. So he goes in his room. And so my mama said, this the deal, and this is how it's going to play out, and this is what's about to happen. Marky, you're not allowed to talk to Auggie. If you get caught talking to Auggie, I promise you, you're going to come up missing. You're going to come up missing. When I say you're going to come up, and when I say nobody's not going to come look for you, you're going to come up missing. So try me. Number 2, when you go to school, you're not going to be around. While they trying to get the gun up out the locker and all that, you better not have no parts. You better not have no dealings. You better be up in the classroom. I mean, you better be the first one there at the scene. I will know. So I'm just like that. My mama said, and when you go to school tomorrow, Rody Doty, make sure you keep an eye out on them. I'm like, okay. I said, but Mom, don't forget I need to talk to you. And then my mama like, Punky, he burnt my grease. Okay, look, let me go get Boo Man something to eat, because now I'm doing all this ripping and running. I could be sitting home having my, my Canadian Miss or whatever her drink was. It was like Canada Miss. That's what it was. She was like, I just want to have my drink. I want to have my smoke. I need to relax my mind. It's just, I've been in people's face. I've been talking. I could just pull my hair out. So I'm going to go up here and get Boo Man some chicken nuggets and fries from McDonald's. Boom, she left. Now, my auntie, she asked me like, yeah, so what happened? Like, she's trying to get details. And I'm like, a lot of stuff. So, but for me, and my nana was going with my mom. So for me, I was like, yo, this is the perfect time for me to give Nikki the note. So boom, I go upstairs in my room. I call her. She picks up. I'm like, hey, meet me outside the back. She like, all right. So boom, I leave out. I'm like, you back there? She like, yeah. I'm like, okay. I'm like, just look up. And I throw the note over the gate. I was like, I gotta go. She like, you want any snacks from the candy store? I'm like, no. I'm like, I think I'm in trouble. She like, when are you never in trouble? And boom, I go in the house. So my auntie like, where you coming from? I'm like, oh no, I had to see something. So boom, I go in my room. I'm like, man, this is crazy. So Marky, he comes in the room. He like, hey bro, can I chill in here? I'm like, yeah, if you want to. So boom, I see that it's Gregory Boo. Now blew my phone up. So I finally called him back because I just recently, didn't see, see that it was a missed call. So yo, I see you just called me. I had a lot of calls. He like, yeah. He like, are we here? But we over here by your house. He like, we at the basketball court if you want to come. I'm like, who? He like, oh, it's all of us, the whole gang. I'm like, oh, he like, you think you could come up here and we run a 5-on-5? I was like, yeah. So now in my mind, I'm like, all right, I ain't gonna even tell my mama yet. Let me at least go outside because I don't know how this is gonna play out. Like, let me at least go outside. So I'm like, hey, I'm gonna be back. He like, I wanna go too. I'm like, you can ask Mom. He like, she ain't gonna let me go. I'm like, she probably not. She probably still want to talk to you. So you hear front door now opening. My mama coming upstairs like, Boo Man, come get your food. And then she going past my room. She said, get out his room. You don't get a chance to chill. You gonna be sleep. You know where you sleeping at? You lucky you ain't sleeping in the kitchen or outside or in the front. I'm gonna have you to sleep right in front of my door in the hallway. I'm gonna make you a pallet when it's time. But other than that, you could be in the living room. You could keep your brother company. You cannot go in Rody Doty's room. You can't go in your room. You don't have no room right now. You understand? You don't get no room. So I'm like, Mom. She like, okay, because you keep bothering me. What you want to talk about? I'm like, no, Charzetta brother and them, they a couple of blocks away. I want to know, could I go hoop? She like, hoop what? I'm like, play basketball. She like, yeah, it's still early. Go ahead. I'm like, can Marky come? What kind of foolishness? What kind of crazy? What kind of drugs do y'all think I'm on? I only smoke weed. Do it look like he can go? I'm like, just worry about self before I change my mind. I'm like, okay, so I go grab my basketball shorts. I put my stuff on. I hurry up. I leave like a fat pew. When I get up there, right? I get up there. I see Roosevelt. So immediately I'm like, let me hit Raymond up. I don't have Mark. I need to hit Raymond up because I don't know what Roosevelt on because he was still salty. And when he saw me, I could see like his body language. You know what I'm saying? Like when I ran up there, I saw him. When he saw me, he like, it wasn't no, yo, what's up, or none of that, or him telling somebody like, yo, you know what I'm saying, they go Rody Doty, none of that. They go Rochelle, none of that. He looked like if he was just like, oh, you, like, why you here? So I went on ahead, I called Raymond. Raymond like, yo, I'm like, what's up, where you at? He like, at my girl crib. I'm like, look, I'm up here at the park. I'm like, we're about to hoop. He was like, oh, we was going to go up there later to go in the inside to go swimming. I'm like, come up here. I'm like, just in case if a fight break out. He like, a fight? He like, all right, here I come. So boom, we hangs up. So I get closer. I'm coming through the grass now. I get closer. So boom, I'm right there. They running. But Roosevelt right there. Roosevelt like, hey, why you tell on me? I'm like, I told you I ain't tell on you. It was the girl. She told on you. He like, but still you the one called it out. He like, I thought we was cool. We ain't cool no more. I'm like, oh, that's fine. He like, I can't be with nobody that just be snitching on people. I'm like, I'm not a snitcher though. Like, what's up with everybody saying? Like, I'm not a snitcher though. The girl literally said something. So boom, we end up, I don't see Charles Etta. We end up now, they end the game. We end up picking up a team. So Roosevelt, we end up shooting for Roosevelt, end up becoming the captain and then Gregory Boo. So now we're running, boom, Raymond up there. Everything kind of smooth, but Roosevelt really ain't messing with me like that. He ain't trying to fight me. He ain't trying to say nothing crazy, but he ain't messing with me like that. So boom, Gregory Boo like, hey, let's go to the water fountain in the inside. I'm like, yeah, I'm thirsty anyway. So we walking. So he like, man, there's something I need to tell you. I'm like, what's up? He like, have you ever like, nah, I ain't gonna say it. I'm like, what? Say it.